Hello and welcome to another May Arts video. Latrice here with a fun layout to share with you. This week we are sharing our blog with the Lawn Fawn design team, and so I got to work with some really fun stamps from them along with May Arts ribbon. So this week I went and did a layout instead of doing cards. I usually do cards, but these papers, I got the 12 by 12 pack of the Lawn Fawn Bright Side collection, and these papers could not be more fun and bright and colorful and more perfect for children's pages. So my daughter, I had some pictures that we had taken of her out in a park setting, so these were just perfect for these photos. So I actually did a double page layout because I used 4 by 6 photos, and each side of the page is not exactly the same, which I love. So here is the first side of the page, and you can see I used a lot of the pieces from the collection. I used a lot of the patterns from the collection. I also I stamped the flower stamps 9 times, and then I colored them with Copic markers. I used some of the letter stickers from the kit also, and I added some stitching. Over here in the corner you can see I gave that chevron or that horizontal lines ribbon from May Arts a banner cut, and then all I did was staple that on. And over here I actually used the cardstock sheet with all the, it's got a sheet in there that you can cut out. So I used these actually for my title, so Grow, Blossom, Bloom. I just thought that was perfect, and then I added a few stitches to there also. So I will have some detailed shots of these layouts, and you can see the dimension here. I raised a couple of these so that they're nicely layered. And then on this side I did a little bit different. I continued with the 3 photos, but I changed up my patterns a little bit. I still used the purple and the orange over here, but then I went ahead and I grabbed out the chevron, which I thought was really fun, and then added some more flowers. So I've got some flowers down here, some flowers up here as well. So this is a really fun layout. And then I had lots of leftover pieces from creating that layout, so I'm actually going to make a card from my leftovers. So I've gone ahead and I've made my card from yellow cardstock. And then from that sheet of cutouts, I've gone ahead and I've used this cutout. Let me zoom you in a little bit here. So it's just a cutout like this, and then I've added a little bit of scallop. And just to save time, I've gone ahead and added a zigzag stitching already. And then what I've got here is some of the pattern paper, which will be my backing. And then I stamped and colored and cut out 2 butterflies. The stamp set that I'm using is the Flutter by stamp set, so it comes with flowers and butterflies, and then it's got a few leaves here and there, and it also has 2 sentiments, which I like. Alright, so let's quickly put this card together so I can show you how easy it is to create cards from your leftovers. You know, I never want to tuck more things away and keep, all my scraps. So I figured let's just whip out a card, and that way you don't have to keep a bunch of scraps around in a drawer or whatever, and you'll have a card that you can send to a friend. We will add some adhesive on the back of this as well. Alright, so then what I want to do next, before I put my butterflies on there, I want to just place these so that I know where they're going to go. But then I want to stamp my sentiment along the bottom. So I'm going to use the You Inspire Me from this stamp set. And I'm just going to stamp it in black, but I want to stamp it within this scallop part. So I want to stamp it within, it'll be in there with the butterflies. So let's ink this up, and I will, sorry if I get a shadow here. So then I'm just going to stamp that right down there. So there you have it. The You Inspire Me is right on there. Alright, and I'm noticing that this is a little bit crooked, so I'm going to fix this real quick. So there's that. Alright, so now for the butterflies, I'm just going to place a little bit of adhesive on the back of these. And then I don't want to put a bunch because I will go back and add some adhesive under the wings so that the wings will stay up. So then it'll look like that. And it just gives a little bit more dimension to the card. So now I've got my 2 butterflies on there. And I've got, now you could have stamped and done the antenna, but I'm not going to worry about the antenna. Alright, so then I've got my last little pieces here. I want to add some of this ribbon to kind of tie in what I did on the, kind of like the layout. So I've got my ribbon like that. And let me grab my stapler. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add these to the card. And I'm just going to staple the edges. Alright, so I'm just going to fold this over just like that. And I'm going to give it one staple. Just like that. And then I will layer this other one right next to it. Fold it over and give it a staple, and then my last one will go over here, fold that over, alright, fold that over and give it a staple. So now I've got a little bit of ribbon, some fun stamping, and it's just a cute little card. I mean, you could send this to a friend, another crafty friend, or anything like that. So I will have photos of this card as well, and I've also got a bonus card down below the video for you. So thanks so much for stopping by the May Arts blog today. Don't forget to comment to win some fabulous things from Lawn Fawn, and also check out their design team and their blog. They've created some amazing things for us this week. Thanks so much. Bye.